Hello everyone, it's Ethan from the Orlando Tourist. Today is Tuesday, January 17th. We were just here 2 days ago to cover the closing of Kid Zone, and today we're back at Universal Orlando Resort because we have a lot of news that just came out today, and we're going to show you guys everything that's going on here. So let's head in. As we head into the park, this sign looks brand new. Pause it to read more about it. As we're coming in, you may notice that the City Walk Bridge, where it had the welcome signage, has been missing for a while. It's all been patched in, and it's got a very bright blue color with a metallic as well. This is just a new change from this week. I believe they're getting ready to put a brand new sign there at the walkway. And it's very easy to see how blue it is in person, more so than on camera or on video. So you won't miss it when you're here. Lots of people leaving with like business suits, so there might have been like a conference or something here today. We're gonna start here at Studios because it does close in 1 hour, and Islands closes in about 2 hours. So we're gonna start at Studios and work our way over to Islands. As you can see, today's park hours. Let's head into Studios. It's 5 o'clock on the dot right now. As we enter, we have brand new maps at the park. They were not here the other day, and the reason they have them now is because they do not have Woody Woodpecker on the maps anymore. Like the whole Kid Zone land, they have removed from the maps. Construction walls have been removed from this area that recently just got some new concrete. So it was behind walls for like a couple weeks. So we decided to start off our visit today at Rip Ride Rocket just because it looked like a short wait, and why not? I wanted to get a good view of the Minions Cafe construction, which Universal did officially announce. This whole area is going to be a Minions land with the current Minions attraction, the Villain Con Minion Blast, which will open in the summer of this year with the cafe, which replaced Monsters Cafe. This beam, we have like a new structure going in, more outwards from those beams. That was not here the other night. And Minions Blast, apparently some people from the creative team did ride it already. It looks like they're getting close to opening. Like the attraction's mostly done, just a lot of queue and painting and stuff still on the works. But I think this attraction will open before the cafe, just because people bid on it. It's farther along, started construction way before. So with that being said, I think it's going to open first. We're going to have previews probably in the spring. I'd say late March or April, maybe even May. And then I think it's going to open in the summer because the cafe is farther behind, and the cafe will be ready. They're just going to open together officially in the summer. We ended up spending longer than I thought in the Rip Ride Rocket line. It took like 30 minutes, but basically, yeah, the best view of the construction over the cafe, or for the cafe, is over the fence, and the best way to see that is from Rip Ride Rocket on the top of the lift hill. Unfortunately, we can't film on any of the rides here, so you're just gonna have to go on Rip Ride Rocket yourself and get a nice view of the construction. The only rides we were able to film on, it was the Kid Zone stuff this past weekend, like 2 days ago. That was fun. We were here for the closing of Kid Zone, and we're gonna go check out what the construction walls look like right now. There's a lot of like field trip or schools and tour groups here, so it's kind of busy in the area. But just people crowded around because they're about to leave. But we got some stuff going on over here. Only 30 minutes until park close. We'll probably ride Men in Black, and I don't know if we'll have enough time for Mummy 2. We'll find out. On the way over to the old Kid Zone location, we do have an update to show you guys, and it is regarding Mardi Gras. So right over here, right in front of the 5 and Dime, which is the Born and Horror Makeup Show gift shop, we have this sign here, and it looks like you can get a custom piece for the tribute store. Like they used to have posters on the walls and stuff, and you can pay like $100. This is a prop bottle for the Mardi Gras tribute store, and I believe the price is only $86, so it's definitely cheaper than some of the previous like offerings in the past. Speaking of this Mardi Gras tribute store, we have right over here, the Passwater Lounge is moving because it recently did close. We have the Dark Room, which did close during Horror Nights. And then we have the Williams of Hollywood Prop Shop, which did close in July. And we have they brought the prop shop back for temporary at the Brown Hat Derby shop. But right here is where they're going to be putting the new tribute store location for the Mardi Gras tribute store. We had this confirmed by Universal from the announcement today. And they also hinted at it during the last tribute store. The old tribute store location right by Mummy is probably just going to be used for extended line for Mummy. But yeah, I'm excited to see how this tribute store is going to be for this location. We have some like trusses all set up with lighting for the Mardi Gras parade, and pretty soon we'll probably get a temporary stage over here by Central Park next to the crepe stands. This will be for Rock the Universe, which is going on from January 27th through the 29th. And that's a separately ticketed event, Christian rock music. I've never been, but they got some big names this year. And since Kid Zone did close the other day, they've been having a lot of the characters still do meet and greets over here in this area. So you will find some of your favorite like DreamWorks characters like Shrek, Donkey, the Trolls. You'll find them right in front of the Horror Makeup Show. You will find them by the Mel's Drive-In, by the Hollywood Prop Shop, all down the street. And you might even find them outside of Kid Zone. So regarding the Mardi Gras announcements, they did announce a bunch of stuff today. So Mardi Gras is going on from February 4th to April 12th or the 16th. I'll put it up on screen if I'm wrong with the date. But anyways, it's a really cool event. It's starting really soon. They have the float dine, ride and dine, so you can actually ride a float and eat a meal, like get a meal. So you just pay for the meal and you get to ride a float right after. It's like a bundle. Really cool. They're also gonna have float riding for pass holders to sign up in the next few weeks, which is another really cool thing. And if you can't get a sign up spot, they always have a overflow queue where you can wait in and get a virtual line that day you're here. So regarding the food, there's gonna be food everywhere around the park for Mardi Gras this year. Food tents. When I say everywhere around the park, I mean not only in Universal Studios. We're gonna have some food offerings for Mardi Gras and Islands of Adventure 2 and Volcano Bay. This is the first year they're doing that, and they have an expanded menu as well. You will also be able to get some of the cool offerings at like some of the hotels and even in City Walk. The theme of Mardi Gras is the mythical realm of Mardi Gras. So last year was like out of this world, it was space themed. This year it's like mythological beasts and stuff. We have dragons, phoenixes, you got unicorns. It's gonna be really cool. And like I said about the international flavors, they're gonna have so many different food options this year. Let me try to name a few, but they have more than 50 items for guests to enjoy. And they have like the classic crawfish boil, the beignets, shrimp ceviche tostada, and mofongo. They have a lot of cool stuff this year. And you can also get some cool savings with the food. Save $10 on the purchase of a Universal Food and Beverage card to enjoy all these flavors. And if you have an annual pass, you can also get a food card, the $150 one for $120. So that'll let you experience a lot of the different food around the park. So yeah, like I was saying about the tribute store, this year it's themed to be a speakeasy, so that's gonna be really neat. I hope they still differentiate the store between the 4 different rooms. It's gonna be interesting to see how it works with the brand new location. Yeah, so pass holders get first dibs on float riding. This Animal Actors used to be where you wait for the floats, and we'll see if that is still the location this year. Pass holders will also be able to get a magnet this year for Mardi Gras. This will be really cool. And we were just talking about food, so let me show you. We have some food tent prep already here outside of Kid Zone. And then here is the past Kid Zone area. Animal Actors is still open. And so is the SpongeBob store, and so is E.T. You can still ride E.T. It's just really tight back here. And we have a lot of characters along this wall. And if you look closely, they're all our DreamWorks characters. Now this is the one that's really shocking everyone right now. But we have a character from Megamind here, which is a really old film. And that'd be interesting if he got an attraction in this land. People are speculating it's probably going to be a DreamWorks themed land. So yeah, lots of cool characters on the construction wall. And yeah, Kid Zone still remains to be behind walls. They even have Captain Underpants on the wall if you look closely. That'd be cool for an attraction. But yeah, lots of cool characters everywhere around this construction wall. And it keeps going. We can't see much into the Kid Zone area though. If you do miss Woody Woodpecker, you can still see the statue right over here with the Kid Zone Pizzeria. Hopefully they keep some homage to the previous Kid Zone and keep Woody somewhere around the park. But yeah, and if you look, that was where the old spinning Kid Zone sign was, and it looks like it's fully under wraps. They're gonna probably remove this sign or possibly even retheme it, so it's gonna be interesting. Now I'm gonna start talking about the concert lineup once we go over towards the music plaza area, just because it's fitting to show you where the concerts will be as well. So that's what we're gonna do, and we're gonna get a ride on Men in Black, and on the way there we're gonna see if there's any food tents on the way over there. If you look by animal actors, the walls still go all the way down there, so there's plenty of construction wall. It's all blocked off, and we got food tents everywhere. I can see them from across the lagoon. So yes, we have plenty of construction walls over here by the Simpsons area. No, the attraction is not closed. There's just a temporary entrance to get on. It's a 10-minute wait, as you can see by the sign here. They're just doing some like pavement reconstruction. But yeah, down there on the side is where you will enter the attraction for now. But I tend to post my videos late, so by the time you see this, the attraction will probably have its walls removed. Tons of food tents over there. We'll check them out as we get off of Men in Black. Speaking of Men in Black, let's board it. And we have a construction wall here. This has been here for the past few weeks. Once again, they are just doing some pavement reconstruction. Nothing too serious going on. The attraction is still open. The park is closing in about like maybe 4 minutes or so. Just got off of Men in Black. Typically I ride it multiple times, but I wanted to have more time to cover some of the updates around the park today and get to Islands of Adventure with a little over an hour if possible. Not over an hour, but as close to an hour as possible. Basically, I maxed out that time. If you want to learn how to max out Men in Black, I do have a guide on my channel. The parks are closing early. It looks like there's a private event tonight, so that's most likely why. And here we have a food tent in preparation for Mardi Gras. We will be seeing more theming in the next few days by the end of the week with these bear tents. And here we are, another food tent and another one over here in this little area. As you can see, there's definitely a private event tonight. They're getting the little portable food tables out into the streets. So yeah, and they got a little truss going up real quick. They're working fast to put this up. Man, this is all for the private event. But these white tents are definitely from Mardi Gras. Yeah, but 2 tents over here. We're gonna keep showing you guys the other tents that we find. And this is all cool little setups for the private event tonight. But yeah, they always have pretty cool food during private events, but it's only for specific companies and stuff. And yeah, it says Fast and Furious is a 15-minute wait, and for some reason it's after park close, unless they're, I don't know if they're still letting people on the ride when all the other ones are closed. I have no clue. But of course we have our Mardi Gras tent over here, most likely an alcohol tent. But yeah, here one is. On the way out of studios, we're gonna show you some more detailed Mardi Gras tents, just because there's some cooler ones over in this area of the park, because this is the main food area. Like, these are the really busy food tents. And yeah, let's go check them out. Real quick before we do check out those tents, we're gonna go down here in Sting Alley and show you guys something else regarding the Cursed Coconut Club, which is where the Dead Coconut Club was, and the Red Coconut for Halloween and Christmas events. There's a special themed whole club. The theming's always really cool, and they're gonna have it here for Mardi Gras. But there's a hint at it over here in one of these windows. So let's go check it out. See if we can find it. It's somewhere over here. Aha! At the Boris Schuster window, we have the Madame Basile, and we have a hint. Cursed Coconut Club. So yeah, it looks pretty cool. I love the little hidden references all around the park. So yeah, we didn't have enough time to ride Mummy. That's alright though. Ride is closed though now. We got some other stuff going on in the area here. We're gonna go check it out for you guys. But yeah. So right over here we have 2 things under construction walls. These were the snack food stands. It looks like they actually took the stands down. They're just fixing them up. But right here we have a food truck which will be used during Mardi Gras. Hopefully the snack stands will return by the 4th of February. We have this cool stand, which might be a food stand for Mardi Gras, I would assume. It looks like a new location for one. This is where we used to have the tribute stores, but like I stated before, this is no longer a location for the tribute store. Instead of having like tents and umbrellas and stuff outside of Mummy, they're probably gonna have the queue return, the extended queue into this room, so you won't have to wait outside for the attraction anymore. So down this area, this street right here with the food truck, we're gonna go check out some more Mardi Gras tents. and food booths with some actual theming on it already. So these are themed to look like just buildings in Louisiana, and I really like the theming that goes into these food tents. Like, this is just a place where you buy food, and look at all the theming that's going into these things. It's crazy. But I like it. They got Mardi Gras colors and everything. And then as we turn the corner, we have even more food tents. I wonder if it's still the same style of theming. It looks like it, more Louisiana buildings. And they're also gonna get the bar set up over here in the extended queue for Transformers. That was a bar they used during Mardi Gras. They also have a bar in front of Transformers down there. But yeah, this facade looks very similar to the tribute store from last year. I wonder if we're gonna get a facade for the tribute store this year, but we're gonna find out. Yeah, I like this. Sometimes, especially for horror nights, there was a food tent right over on this strip. I don't see one right now today, so I don't know if they're gonna add one or not. But once again, we have the Minions area over here. I showed this the other day, but we have some new steel beams that have risen in the front. My prediction is they're gonna connect this outline to the rest of it. So there's like a cutout where the old entrance to Monsters Cafe used to be. I think they're expanding the restaurant. But over here is where they're gonna have concerts. Right now they're setting up for Rock the Universe, but this is where the Mardi Gras concerts are gonna be as well. For Mardi Gras, let's talk about our concert lineup list. So to start, parades happen nightly for Mardi Gras. Concerts are not every night. In fact, last year there were about 15 different concerts. This year there's only 8 performances for Mardi Gras. We have on February 4th we have Patti LaBelle. February 10th we have JVKE. February 11th is the Goo Goo Dolls. And then on February 18th we have Maren Morris. And then we have Willow on February 19th. We have on the 25th of February, we have Three Doors Down. We have Sean Paul on March 5th and on March 4th. And then March 5th will be Lauren Daigle, or Daigle, however you pronounce it. But that's it for the performances. It looks like there's a lot less this year. But sometimes they do add performers throughout the run in some concerts later on in March. If not, then it looks like this is what we have so far for the year. But yeah, a lot of people are complaining about the concert lineup. There's not really many big names according to some people, or there's not many people like performing. But I think they're trying to work with a smaller budget this year. Maybe it's not an anniversary year. And maybe if they put some of this money that would go towards concerts, towards horror nights, that would be really cool. But they're also working on Epic Universe right now, the Kids Zone refurbishment, and they're doing the new Minions attractions. So there's a lot going on here at Universal that's going to make up for it in the future. And these concerts as well are included with your park admission. So I know Mardi Gras itself is included as well. So if you have an annual pass or a park ticket, you'll be able to do everything for free. Some passes are blocked out during Mardi Gras, especially during the peak season hits like spring break time. But if you like any of the artists that I mentioned, you want to go see them in concert here, definitely get either a pass or a ticket, and you'll be able to see them, admission included. And yeah, it's really cool that they do that here. They had some really big names last year. If you don't like the lineup this year, maybe next year we'll have a good lineup. So yeah, stay tuned for that as well. Something else to help you guys try to plan if you're coming down to see one of these concerts or just experience Mardi Gras in general, want to taste some great food and everything. Universal does have some really great deals on their website right now. You can get like 2 days of admission for free, so it's like a buy a day, get 2 more free. They have a lot of other cool deals on their website, so definitely check those out. Yeah, that's when you can see all the updates and stuff from Universal themselves. And yeah, like I was mentioning before, City Walk and the hotels will be having some exclusive menu options and food options for this whole Mardi Gras festival. And this menu this year is really expansive. So this is the first year they're expanding it this large. It's also the first time that both Islands and Volcano Bay will have some Mardi Gras food options, and we're about to head into Islands of Adventure right now. It looks like everyone's flocking over to Islands of Adventure. Hopefully it won't be too busy, and I don't know if it was busy earlier today or not. But we're just gonna see if we can get like a ride on Velocicoaster, maybe even Hagrid's if we're lucky. We've been doing Spider-Man a lot recently because the wait times have been pretty short. Maybe we'll do that, maybe we'll do Doctor Doom, who knows? Well, let's find out. We're now in Islands of Adventure. They do have some of those park maps as well. And yeah, let's go see what's going on over in this park. It looks busy already. But a lot of people are leaving, and we probably have about 40 minutes until park close, I would say. We've had this going on for a while, but we have the Croissant Moon Bakery under some construction walls, and it's got scrims over it because it's just getting a light repaint under those scrims. But that should come down in the next month or so, I'd say. And yeah, beautiful sunset tonight. I really thought I saw a post that someone did. Yeah, here it is. And it said there is a food tent already set up here for Mardi Gras. It's right over here. I don't know how many we will have in Islands of Adventure, but there's one right by the entrance in the waterfront, behind the lemon slush stand. Instead of going all the way through Seuss Landing, we're gonna take the shortcut over here and go by Green Eggs and Ham, because I can assure you there will not be any Mardi Gras food over in the Seuss Landing, and probably not in any of the like Harry Potter, Toon Lagoon, or Marvel areas, not even Jurassic Park. So this is probably the only Mardi Gras food tent we're gonna see in Islands of Adventure, but it's gonna be popular, and it's definitely gonna help promote the Mardi Gras in Universal Studios and the other park. But yeah, it looks like the bird guy, I don't really remember what it's called, but he's already from Mardi Gras. Look at that lighting on him. No, but he's always had that lighting on him anyways, so. But yeah. Yeah, so that mythological creature, I believe it's a griffin. Technically he is a mythological beast, and that's what the theme of Mardi Gras is. So technically he could be in the event, you know, I guess we'll have to see on February 4th, and we will be here that day. We're actually gonna go check out the All Hallows Eve boutique to see if it's got some Mardi Gras theming. It did have some Mardi Gras theming last year. It had like a voodoo doctor, witch person in there. So we're gonna see if we have something similar to that aspect in the store. So during the winter time, it was themed to the All Hallows Eve like Krampus boutique. Krampus has since been removed, and they've added these pumpkins, which were used in the scare zone for Sweet Revenge during Horror Nights this past year. I don't see any theming that has gone in yet, but the shelves are pretty bare, so I think they're getting ready to put some. We'll find out in the near future. We'll check that out, see if they have anything in here. This mold is brand new though, I believe, and it's $8. And definitely nothing new over in the boutique, except maybe that wax mold. But we're gonna head over into Hogsmeade now, checking the way for Hagrid's. And as you can see, they're also getting ready for a private event tonight by setting up some like decor and props. Probably like a stage for a DJ or something. We just had fireworks go off. We'll probably have another set of fireworks in the next minute or two. But yeah, Hagrid's is an 80-minute wait, which actually could be worse. It's not too bad. Very crowded in the area though. So it looks like we have different entrances over here in the area, but we're gonna head around this way. Very crowded in a whole cluster in this area right now. At the moment, the path is blocked off over here because of the show. It's not finished yet. We're gonna see if we can actually sneak behind Hagrid's by the exit, and then that's when we could try to get around like towards the castle direction and into the Jurassic Park area. This line is not moving right now at all. I have no clue this wand thing's new. I don't remember seeing that much before in the past. We're gonna head this way against the traffic going by. It's a very tight squeeze, but they have it blocked off over here. It's crowded down here too. We actually can't go over that way. See if we can go through the shop. So it's a shortcut. We're gonna try this way again, see if they open the path. Looks like they did not. So in that case, we're gonna take the bypass bridge because this is a mess over here. The traffic here, I've wasted like 10 minutes just trying to walk around and nothing's happening. So this is pretty annoying. Good thing I walk fast and know how to weed through people, although it still can be annoying in tight areas like Hogsmeade. And we're gonna head straight to Velocicoaster. Velocicoaster does say a 45-minute wait, so maybe it's long, maybe it's not. We're gonna go find out. And we only have 30 minutes till park close. If we ride 2 times today, we'll get my 100th ride on Velocicoaster. And it does look like it is flying tonight, so that's always a good sign. The last thing I forgot to share regarding Mardi Gras is about the virtual token experience. Also, it looks like Velocicoaster had like 2 trains in a row with the lights on. So I think maybe one came back from the shop and maybe they have less that aren't working correctly. Anyways, Universal invited select pass holders to this token challenge experience, and the first 150 people to complete it go to a party, which is going to be really neat. We're going to be covering this. I believe it starts on Mardi Gras, but the sign-up link does start on the 23rd, but it's only open to the people who were emailed about it. And I'm kind of confused by the instructions. It looks like you have to do tasks at home, like fill out surveys and earn points and stuff. You can also buy some points. I'm just hoping it's not like a pay to win where everyone just buys them right away and that's it. And I believe there's also a scavenger hunt element to it inside the park itself. So we are going to be on this and try to get as many points as possible. We will cover that when Mardi Gras opens on this channel. See, and this train's lights are not working right now. But yeah, let's see if we can head in. Single rider is closed at the moment. It looks like we're going to be ending our night in this line because this will be a pretty long line as it seems.
Loose articles are not permitted on Velocicoaster. Keys, wallets, phones, loose change, and smaller items must be placed in complimentary.
So we just got off of Velocicoaster. We only got one ride on it tonight because the park closed while we were in line. But so that was my 99th ride on Velocicoaster total since the ride is opened. And we're gonna see if we can get my 100th ride next visit. That's the goal. So yeah, basically park's closed now, and it was still a fun trip today. We did a few rides, covered all the updates going on. There's always something going on every week here at Universal Orlando. We've been here a ton already this year. Tons of Mardi Gras content's gonna be coming up. We're gonna have Horror Nights next after Mardi Gras, and Mardi Gras hasn't even started yet. But yeah, we got so much new construction around the park. We got the new Minions attraction going in. It's a lot of fun stuff here. Universal did have some free pass holder lanyards going on, and they're still doing that thing for pass holders. Universal really does treat their pass holders really well. I will show you in a few minutes where you can pick up your pass holder lanyard, and this is from January until February 3rd or until they run out of the lanyards. They're making us walk around the entire park to exit. We can't go through like the bypass bridge. That's fine though. We get to show you some more updates around the park on the way out. Over here we have River Adventure, which is under its refurbishment right now. And River Adventure is going to be closed until about like February 3rd or 9th or somewhere around that time frame. It did close on January 9th for its annual maintenance. And it also had a couple refurbishments before this just because something was going wrong with the ride. But yeah, right now they're just like reskinning the dinosaurs, just doing its year-round maintenance to keep the ride in good condition. So yeah, that one's going on right now. And a few other attractions will be having some maintenance in the near future as well. We'll talk about that. Before I talk about those other rides, here you can see some scaffolding by the splashdown area of Jurassic Park River Adventure. It's all lit up. But yeah, you can see that they're doing some work on those rocks and making sure they look nice when the ride does reopen. So the next attraction that's going to have its annual maintenance is just Poseidon's Fury from February 2nd to February 10th. They're just doing a couple fix-ups with the attraction, make sure everything performs well. And it's only for like a week or so long. It's not very long, so just a short refurbishment for Poseidon's Fury. This attraction recently did reopen. It already kind of had a refurbishment. It had some storm damages, but it's all fixed now. It is a little bit chilly out to ride this thing though. It's been some cold weather recently. So over here, you can see that the Popeye statue is still missing. That one's getting repainted and fixed up to look extra nice and shiny. It's gonna return. And then also Popeye's, the water ride, is the next ride that's going under for a maintenance or refurbishment. It might be closed already. Well, it is right now because the park's closed, but it might be having its maintenance done right now, and if it isn't yet, it will be very soon within the next couple months. And then this store right here, the Toon Extra store, is where you will find your pass holder lanyard, and you can also get it in the Born gift shop, which is the 5 and dime. We saw that earlier with the Mardi Gras tribute photo. You can get your free pass holder lanyard over there. And then the Betty Boop store is where the pass holder lounge is going to be relocated to. The one that's closed right now in studios is getting moved here. It's going to take the spot of the Betty Boop store. It's like dead in the park because Velocicoaster had a long line. It was kind of moving slow. So we got out of the line pretty late, and we got in like 30 minutes before park closed. So I mean, it had like a 45-minute wait. It took probably close to an hour, but we also waited a little extra because we were in the first row line. But yeah, it's nice and quiet in the parks. It looks cool. It's nice when you stay right before closing. It's absolutely quiet in this land. Yeah, we've been doing Spider-Man a lot lately. course, you have Dr. Doom. And yeah, we're just on the way out of the park. Hulk's also turned off with the lights. Right now they're having a private event tonight, and in the islands it's only going to be in the Harry Potter area and the Jurassic area. In the other park, I don't know how much of the park's going to be used. As you can see, Hulk will definitely not be part of the event, and all the lights are off right now. But yeah, with that being said, we're going to be heading out of the park right now. We're going to be going through City Walk, see if there's anything going on in City Walk. But yeah, so far this is pretty much the end of the vlog today. On the way out of the park, it's kind of busy in City Walk right now. But if you look up there, that is the Red Coconut Club. It's kind of dark, but we're gonna check it out actually and see if they have any construction going on for the Mardi Gras Cursed Coconut Club. That's where it will be. Go check it out. We did see some construction for the holiday one and the Halloween one before they open, so there might be some progress here for the Cursed Coconut Club. So as always, we just take a little peek through the window. It looks like they're testing some lighting in here. They always just have the lighting. It's like a default. I don't see any sign of theming at all in here right now. And they still have a wax mold machine from the Holiday Coconut Club. So we'll let you know when they start work on this. And they might actually have some work being done in the second story, but we can't see anything from up there. And yeah, that's going to be it for my video tonight. Thank you for watching all these updates. I do post my videos late, so the best place to stay tuned for the most recent updates and most accurate, like once they happen, you'll see them first here. That's going to be on Twitter at Ethan Hershaft, on Instagram at Ethan Hershaft, and at Florida Theme Park Pics, and also on TikTok at Ethan Hershaft. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. We will see you guys in the next one.